Wi-Fi device which is connected, I am going to access with a Zigbee controller, and that Zigbee is interfaced with my mobile phone. So I can access that particular Wi-Fi device in whatever motion I want. This is the basic objective of my project. So this is a block diagram of that. This is a Wi-Fi enabled block diagram, and this is a control door. So mobile is playing as a remote control area here. So in my lab, my Zigbee is being connected. So now a lab is being connected with a serial port device and a Zigbee transceiver, which transfers and receives the commands with the help of a web server. So this is a control. This control setup you can put it to any Wi-Fi device, which will have a receiver Zigbee, which acts as a slave, and Wi-Fi which is connected to the laptop as a master Zigbee. So that is controlled to a PIC controller, which a program is being done to that. So according to the action which is being done, the program which is written for that, it provides the action. So it is controlled, all the action is controlled by a relay circuit. For my project I have used 4 relay circuits. Relay circuit for on and off functions. And the last one is robotic unit. I have taken my project for a robot. And this is a pure explanation of the control node. The control node, a PIC controller is there, and it is getting the input signal from a wireless transmitter called as Zigbee. So whatever the process which is taking place in the PIC controller, it is displayed with an LCD display, which is 16:2 row matrix LCD display, and a control circuit, which is made by a relay circuit, and a relay driver IC is boosting up the relay supply for the relay controller, and it is connected to any of your home appliance or any of the device which is going to be having a Wi-Fi setup. So what is meant by Wi-Fi means Wi-Fi stands for wide fidelity. So this is an actually it is not any signal. This is a brand company name called as Wi-Fi. They were sending a signal by a server host. So later it was being adopted by all the peoples, and it being installed now in each and every PC or a server network. So to my setup, Wi-Fi which I have used is IEEE 802.111 standards. So the communication stands for this Wi-Fi was 65 meters from my robotics point. The next step same standards comes under IEEE 802.
Standards is there, right?
Yes, sir.
So what are all the sub-branches?
IEEE 802 is common, sir. After that, the standard numbers changes from 11, 4, 6 like that. The serial number of the last 2 digit number changes, sir, according to the Wi-Fi distance, how much it can cover. So that last serial number alone changes. So which I am using is the last 2 numbers. 11 is the number instead of that.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So what is the 802.11g? 802.11g stands for which particular standard? India so three line colors are either 11a, b, c, d, e, f, g up to g is that. So that's why it's plural. Standards, not standard.
Last 2 number change.
Last 2 number இல்ல அதுக்கு மேல ஒரு நம்பர் ஆட் ஆகும் ஆல்பபெட் 802.11 என்றது வந்து வயர்லெஸ் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் கிடையாது. ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஃபார் வயர் சிஸ்டம், டேட்டா சிஸ்டம். நெட்வொர்க் ப்ரோட்டோகால் என்ன ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்? LAN என்ன ப்ரோட்டோகால்?
What is it? Class A, Class B, Class C.
That is the subdivision of a LAN. But what is the identity standard for a LAN protocol? அதுக்கும் இதே தான்.
Last and 11 பதில் நம்ம change ஆகும். 11A அது change ஆகும்.
அதனால தேவையில்லாதது போடக்கூடாது. இது தேவை நீங்கள் நினச்சி போட்டிங்கன்னா நான் அது கேள்வி கேட்குறேன்.
Android phone. So my wireless device I am going to use an Android phone. Why I am going to use an Android phone? This is an operating system. Android is an operating system which can easily interface with any kind of server. So I have selected my Android phone compared to other operating systems. So the Zigbee is a transceiver and receiver. So the Zigbee which I have used is at the transmitter side and the receiver side. And the Zigbee protocol, the ID number of this IEEE 802 standard, again it stands for the wireless communication. So this is an actual setup. When a server is being connected, when I use my web server as a access, and I can transmit same output signal it sends with the help of the serial port. So at the serial port, instead of a serial communication wired device, I am going to keep my Zigbee transmitter so that the serial data is being transmitted wirelessly to any of the receiver side which is being enabled. So first of all, we enable the Wi-Fi device with the web server device. Once it is enabled, means all the serial data will be sent from the Zigbee which is connected to the laptop, and it is going to be received by the device which is being enabled to it. Web server is in software. So it collects the data. Whatever data is there, it collects all the data and it is located in a particular host. And there we have written a small program to send all the signals out. So whatever being is received, the small program is there like a microprocessor interface. We give an instruction
platform they are going to use. In which platform web server is written for your program?
SQL.
SQL server is a web server. We think so.
Standard for server means SQL servers are already used.
Server on the web server.
The database, SQL server for database.
It's a database server, not a web server.
Database.
Web server in a web server use
Web server நம்ம அதை வச்சு access பண்ணணும் சார். அதோட
enable சரி. But what is your web server? Web server என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணீங்க? Lot of web servers are there. So what is your web server job?
Web server is RAM server.
என்ன platform? அப்பா அதை பற்றிலாம் கதை சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லை
Yes, sir. Web server is SQL.
SQL is a database.
So the database எந்த சிக்னல் ரிசீவ் பண்ணோ அதே சிக்னலை வந்து நம்ம ஒரு ஸ்மால் சின்ன
database சிக்னல் ரிசீவ் பண்ணுமா?
இல்லை சார், டேட்டா வருது சார். வர்ற டேட்டா வந்து அது ஸ்டோர் ஆகுது சார். டேட்டாபேஸில் ஸ்டோரேஜ் அது ஸ்டோர் ஆகுது வந்து ஒரு சின்ன ப்ரோக்ராம் வச்சு அந்த எந்த டேட்டா ஸ்டோர் ஆகுதோ அதை சென்ட் பண்ணுற சார். அவர்
எது சென்ட்
ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் சார்.
ப்ரோக்ராமில் எப்படி சென்ட் பண்ணும்?
இப்போது 8051
ப்ரோக்ராம்
இல்லை சார். 8051 ப்ரோக்ராமில் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம், போட்டு ரீட் பண்ணலாம் சார். எந்த டேட்டா வருதோ ஒரு எத்தனை ஸ்டோர் பண்ணால் அதை நம்ம ரீட் பண்ணலாம் சார். அதை ரீட் பண்ணிவிட்டு அதை நம்ம ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்ண முடியும் சார்.
ஸோ இன்ஸ்டன்ட் பி ஆக்ட் as a transmitter which is going to act as a transmitter.
Zigbee sir.
Zigbee is going to be the transmitter and not your SQL server.
No sir, not SQL. So I am just collecting the data and I am sending the data with the help of an Zigbee sir. But actually Zigbee cannot receive the data and it cannot transmit it directly. So yes, it can receive sir and the data store பண்ணுது.
So confuse ஆகி கொஞ்சம் radiance.
So this is a small idea how a wireless connection is being done. So this is a general layout. There is a robot which is connected to a Zigbee, which is being connected with another Zigbee and a mobile phone. So this is my the picture of my project, and there is a robot, and which is the movement of that robot is controlled by a relay circuit, and the relay signals get the input from the Zigbee, which is being connected to my system or a lab. So again the same picture. So whatever the signal commands I am going to give my mobile phone, that is being received by my laptop, and it takes all the input, and there is a web server installed in that my lab, and it sends all the signals which has been received out to a robot, and the robot perform according to the signal which has been transferred.
Why do you need a server? In between you are going to connect a server, right? So what's the use of it?
Server mobile phone, this mobile should be enabled with a laptop, and that
That's not why you will need a lab. Instead you can use your GSM, right?
yes sir.
So you are going to have another
GSM means anybody can access me sir. I said only whatever device is
then your
enabled.
mobile is going to be anyone else, someone else.
This said
So if your mobile is used with a particular number, can some other people can access your mobile?
this is internet only. What I'm doing.
What is my question? So whether you are using with a single SIM, it can be accessed by someone else at the same time. No, right? So it is a unique ID. how come your mobile can
Yes, SIM
hack?
doesn't play any role, sir. If any SIM I put into mobile or any mobile which is having an internet connection, if I am not enabled to my lab means
No,
to
there
the
is
server.
specific authentication for a wireless technology. So in that case, you can use a GSM, right? But you go for a Zigbee technology with a separate server. Why do you go for two different technologies? Which is advantageous, GSM or Zigbee?
GSM.
Then why you override this GSM with the Zigbee? What's the need for that intermediate server? இந்த நிறைய டெக்னாலஜி கொஞ்சம் கிளம்ஸியாக இருக்கிறது ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் டெக்னாலஜி வந்து இது இதுக்கு தான் யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டா தட் வில் பி மோர் அட்வான்டேஜஸ் ரேதர் தென் பிக்கிங்
இதை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணணும் ஸ்டாப்
not know what is the technology. The core technology begins GSM itself. Then why do you go about wandering around for another technology which is not at all relevant?